Is he gonna pull construct? We have finally done it, ladies and gentlemen. The Incredible Hulk, aka the homie Bruce Banner, is finally part of the Lord Vanguard collection. And I want you guys to understand this. Because of Strange, Iron Man, and Namor, this guy was in jail for the past couple of seasons. And on top of that, because the amount of CC in this game, this guy was unplayable at times. But now in season 7, he got buffed and he feels absolutely amazing to play with now, man. And I don't even know much more to say. But now in this video, I'm going to talk about his updated kit, the team ups, his counters, what kind of comps he works best with, and then obviously towards the end of the video, I'm going to give my honest review on him as a tank, you know what I'm saying? So let's hop right in. Alright, BP and Thing are part of the Gamma team up. So the first part I actually want to talk about is BP. I'm not a BP main, so you know what I'm saying, take it with a grain of salt. This team up's alright, I guess. Probably because it gives you a thick gamma shoot when you're low HP, and it probably saves you from a squid or a invis push or pull. But Thing gets increased range while also getting more overshoot with his face. And I'm telling y'all, Hulk and Thing run the tank comps, to be honest. Out of the original Vanguards in this game, Hulk definitely has the most unique kit of all of them because of his 3 stages. His first stage is Bruce Banner. Really not much to say about him, to be honest. He's pretty simple. He's kind of scrawny too. Second stage is Hero Hulk, and then last but not least, the third stage is Monster Hulk, which is his ultimate form. So the first stage, Bruce Banner, he's not it. He's 200 HP. He's weaker than Jeff and Rocket. The gun's pretty decent. The L2 throws a Gamma Bomb, which knocks back people, also knocking back himself too. And I ain't gonna tell you, man, just try to get into Hulk form as quick as possible by shooting people. I don't know, man. This dude is weak. He gets destroyed by everybody in this game. Alright, Hero Hulk is the second stage, and the 2 moves I actually want to bring up would be the Gamma Bubble and also the Clap. So the Bubble got buffed actually in the new patch to where it's now much more thicker. Well, also every time it gets damaged, it brings up your ult meter quite a bit. And I'm telling y'all, man, this move is so good when it comes to like protecting your supports from dive. from a Jeff Swallow. The move is so good. And also, I want to bring up the clap as well because now the clap got changed up to now it's two claps because at first you had only one, but now you have two. It's a good move because now it's your range move. But also, it pairs up with your Game of Shield now because every time you hit someone with it, it reduces the cooldown on it. So as you see, you stack up enemies, it reduces the cooldown so much. Oh my gosh. And I'm telling you, it comes in clutch when it comes to bringing up the shield. So you can keep diving, keep protecting your supports from dives. And it works so good in this kit, man. So be mindful how to use it. Alright, final move I actually want to bring up in his kit is the Radioactive Lockdown. And that's basically his stun move. So, in this state, Hulk can stun the enemy and his teammates cannot damage them. So it's way different from a Mantis Sleep or a Luna Freeze, whatever. So be mindful how to use it. So in this state, the only person that can damage the person is Hulk. I'm saying this right now. For example, with Bucky and ulting, try not to stun nobody when Bucky ults because I've done it many times and I got cussed out in voice chat. So please be mindful how I use it. One thing I did want to talk about would be Hulk's mobility. And he is way different from Spider-Man and Venom. So he can't wall climb freely, but he can latch into the walls and stuff like that. So also be mindful of that. But one tech you should learn how to do is bee hopping. Me personally, I struggle on it, as you can see. But if you can charge up your meter and flick your camera when it comes to a wall, you can get like a nice little movement boost. Like that, for example. And I'm telling y'all, it comes in clutch because it helps improve his movement. You could protect it, protect the ally with your bubble. You can escape freely, and it really does help out. All right, final stage would be Monster Hulk, and in this state, man, he is pure destruction. So the clap is on 1 second, the stun is on 4, and then you can also slam it again of enemy of your choice. Look at that, slamming them, destroying them. This ult is pretty good now because of the amount of CC in this game that destroyed this guy. You would get Bucky hooked, Invis will pull you back in, Emma will grab you, Squirrel will trap you, Luna will freeze you, Mantis will sleep you. I don't know, man. This ult was trash back then. But honestly, them saying they buff the amount of CC that can really stop him in this state. And I'm telling you, man, it is pure destruction. So yes, the video ends right here, man. Lord Hulk, man, he's finally part of the collection. When it comes to the counters, I would say the three biggest counters would be Thang, obviously because of the Earthbound he has. It, you know what I'm saying, stops your mobility, stops your jump meter. I'll say Thor because of how annoying Thor is. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. And then I say Rogue because of the amount of CC and stun she has in her kit, from the kicks, from the ability absorption, from her pull move, like she's very annoying to deal with. DPSs, I say Bucky. Fantastic would be annoying. Squirrel Girl, I say Phoenix and Hela because they're stunned. Like, just any characters with CC abilities. Same thing with supports. Luna, Mantis, Invis. You know what I'm saying? People like that are kind of annoying to deal with. You know what I'm saying? When you play Hulk and stuff like that. But if you're able to bait out the moves with your shield, you should be set. It really should not be that much of a trouble like that, to be honest. But yes, man, it is so good to finally play with the homie Hulk, man. I'm telling y'all, man, it's been a long time coming. Arguably, a high skill ceiling tank. I'm telling y'all, bro. If you can master Hulk, now I feel like you could be pretty decent on every other tank, to be honest, bro. Because, yo, it takes a lot of patience to play with this guy. Because you can't just charge in. Because if you charge in, you get hooked, you get grabs, and then you turn to Bruce Banner, and then you go right back into the Sma. But yes. Finally, bro, this video is out, man. I'm sorry for not posting in a while, but we're back. We have one more tank left in this series. At least the year 1 Vanguards will be over. So like, share, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.